It is quite obvious that Edochie does not know when to keep quiet and when to talk. Edochie sort of lost touch with reality. It is not everything you want to jump upon. Well, maybe you want to make yourself relevant. Maybe you are trying really hard to put yourself on the spot, not on the limelight, on the spot. That's what you are doing. Now, people have told you, Edochie, you have lost the right to advise anybody. In fact, they even stretched it down to his father. They said his father has lost the right to address anybody, caution anybody in that industry. Edochie, Edochie's father, had created a niche and Edochie got into it. He became famous. People liked what he did and what he has been doing. But now, whenever Edochie opens his mouth, people will tell him to shut up. So the recent one is this. Edochie had tried to talk about the P-squares. He tried to offer his own suggestion, his own advice and talk. And the content of what he said sort of does not make sense to people. They are like, wait, hold on, man. Why is it that for everything happening in other people's life, you try to connect yourself? It means that you are still trying to give yourself that mirage. You're giving it to yourself and you're also walking into it. You're trying to fool yourself. That's what I mean. So why do you jump on trend? The other time he jumped on Davido. He said, you see, you people will now say this and that. You see? You see? Now, Davido was not married to nobody when all of this came up. He was in a relationship. It's okay. Now, no one said you should not be into your polygamy. People only said, look, man, you are too harsh. You are too bad. You are too wicked. When people commit sin or they get themselves involved in whatever they wish to get themselves involved, they don't come on social media and start ranting stupidly. We have not seen Davido come online and start talking trash. The only time he addressed whatever is through one of his songs. When people said, hey, mister, this is what you're doing. But you Edochie, you kept on and on talking. It shows that you don't have sense in that your coconut head. So, Edochie seems not to get it right. Not at all. So he did something. He tried to advise P-Square, the singers, Rude Boy and his brother, Peter and Paul. And he said certain things that did not resonate well with people. They lashed at him and they said, mister, you don't have the right. You have lost that right to open your mouth to talk. Don't say nonsense anymore. Don't let trash come out of your mouth anymore. That you try to coerce your wife into polygamy, and when she refused, in fact, you did not even do it privately. You did it publicly. And the only time you came out is when you thought people were going to burst the story out there. Instead of you to silently, quietly, as a family, maybe it is not your culture, but in certain cultures in Nigeria, when such is going to happen, there is something called rules of engagement. Family to family meet. The family of the guy will meet with the lady and say, look, this is what has happened. Why are they doing this? Not because they fear the woman, but because they were the same people that came to the lady's father's house and mother's house to request for the hand of the ladies, of that woman in marriage. So they say, look, we have to do the same thing. We have to follow the native law and customs. But we don't understand you. Anyway, if you are from Edochie's part of the world or part of the country or ethnic group or village, because it might even be a village thing. Who knows, maybe it's a family thing. Please drop your comment down there. So Edochie wrote this. I see people say, rude boy, go and make peace with your brother. Mr. P, go and make peace with your brother. I just laugh. Many people still don't understand what life is about. Sometimes real peace comes from staying apart. Sometimes even some family members have to be blocked to achieve peace. Sometimes you just have to relate with people from a distance to have peace. Trying to be close will RIP you. Life is short, especially for men. Small thing, man don't fall. Too much stress. That's why we have many widows everywhere. So you have to be intentional about your life. And life na by head. Block anybody that needs to be blocked so you can have peace. Don't look back. Fight for yourself. Stay alive. It is good to see P Square together, but if they have to stay apart to be happy and alive for us, let them stay apart. We love them regardless. I'm going to take you guys to what people are saying. Being alive and happy is more important than being together. So people said, wait. You Edochie always want to trend with every topic, trying to play the victim card. You committed adultery, beg your wife on Instagram to forgive you, and practice polygamy. She refused and opted for divorce. So don't come here and try to use reverse psychology on us. You didn't separate for peace. You committed sin and they abandoned you. Another one said, that is why your legal children have decided to stay separated from you so they can have peace and live longer. And let us be sincere, it is true. Because we don't know what happened to Kambili Juku. We don't know. You Edochie, we don't know what happened to Kambili Juku, your son. Kambili Juku just slumped. No autopsy, nothing. You just quickly took him, put him under the soil. And you yourself, you came out to tell us that your auntie is trying to trend on your pain and woes and your trials and tribulation. I know just that alone. You didn't stop at that. You said, hey, and now people are saying that you sacrificed your son. So you know, your children are running away from you. And I want to say, don't use another man's issue to justify your bad character. Oh my. And I will say, you are not just a good person, advising twin brothers to block each other for the sake of peace. What kind of peace will one possibly have when you are not in good terms with your own blood? Tomorrow, you will come out and say, you are a pastor preaching about love. Is this your definition of love? Devil is just using you to destroy gullible people. Everything about you speaks evil. Let me even go back to what this person said here. Let's see what people said. What are the reactions? People said, my dear, the data boys and girls will come for you now with your foolishness. Like, someone say, you see, a lot of comments, 233 comments on just that one. That you want to always trend on what you should not be trending upon. And you Edochie, you are not a good person. That's just it. You are not a good person. That is what people are saying. You are not a good person. You are not a good person. No, you are not a good person. If you're a good person, you Edochie, you will not be talking shit. Someone say, you Edochie, your brother isn't the cause of your frustration and predicament. You hate your brother because he supported Queen May, a woman who made you who you are today. Paul and Peter will make peace with each other because they are twins and siblings. Stop trying to use other people's situations to feel better about yourself. And that's the truth of it. Let us be very sincere. You Edochie is eating back at Link Edochie for standing strong, standing what they call gidigba, like I am here as a pillar, saying, May, ride on. You're a good, virtuous woman. Why? Because you Edochie and Link, they are both close to each other. I mean, their age difference is not that too wide. It's not that far. So she definitely can relate to Link, and Link can also relate to her. And you Edochie, knowing fully that Link knows certain things. You know how these sibling things are. And to him, it's like, wait, even if you want to go and capture, imagine you have a tilapia fish, big one, or croaker fish, the big one, in your house. You have everything set, barbecue. This is the period where, the summer period all over, and people are having time, enjoying themselves here and there. So you have this nice package, everything set in your home. Let's say, issues here and there, little. Edochie decided to leave all those goodies, and he decided to jump on this extra meat. He said he wanted it large, he wanted it big, and he wants it both slim and big. Listen, Edochie, there is no crime in that. At times, tastes change, even though it's a difficult thing. Tastes do change. A man might say, look, I think now I want petite and sumptuous. You know what I mean? I want it. But you must have achieved, you must have gotten to that point. You must have reached that place of power. Are you a governor? Edochie, you are not. If you were a governor, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if Edochie was a governor, you might say, no, it's not true. Let it happen. If Edochie was governor of his state, Anambra State, or Edochie has now achieved and acquired to a point where Mary will not leave. Mary will fight. But in this case, there is nothing worth fighting. That is why she's like, wait, two things got her upset. One, apart from her stand, I don't want polygamy, which she could have changed if she wanted. Like, okay, for this reason, then you'll be hearing because of my children. Let me tell you for free. The reason why she decided to leave is because, one, Edochie is not worth fighting for. You have not reached that level, that point, that a woman will say, I will die there. That's one. Two, she now looked at the person that you are trying to use to compete or trying to use to, she now said, wait, what has this lady achieved? Both of us, we've achieved. Look at what we've gotten in our life here and there. I've supported you. You have done your own bit here and there. Let us look at Judy. Can Judy boast of one house in the remote village where she's from or wherever that she has built? Like, this is what she has achieved. So she looked at it like, come, talk of achievement level, intellectual. I don't want to talk of beauty because beauty, they say, is in the eyes of the beholder. Judy might appeal to some men, and May might appeal to some men. So I don't want to base both of them on physical appearance because it has more to do with the heart. It's got nothing to do with physical appearance. You might be lighter in complexion. You might be more darker, more melanated, you know. It makes no difference. You might be petite, slim here. It makes no difference. There are slim people who turned big. Judy was petite, yeah. Judy was slim. Otherwise, she was slim. When she got into the industry, she was thin. But look at her, bloated, with different adulterated things that she put inside of her body from different men. You see? So I'm not talking about the physical appearance. I'm talking about the heart. I'm talking about how you process things, how you at times, people were confused. People who used to be confused then. Like, wait, who is the wife and who is the side end that wants to be a wife? Because Judy started acting as if she's the wife. So sad. I don't know what you guys think. Look at it again. Someone said that's why Danny and May and the rest of your biological children with May don't respond to you. That's why they went to court and get a peace order from their so-called father. That's why you are banned. Yeah, banned to go near your wife and her kids, the mansion, because they want peace. They are doing extremely well. You are not a victim, Juliana. You committed adultery with your local Olosho of 5 children, 3 papa, Zokwanike. Now look at what people are clearing. That's what they call clearing. They are clearing and forwarding. So someone said, now you make their issues about yourself. You are right, but in your own case, your family distance themselves from you because of who you turned out to be. If you can betray the woman you married, you can do worse to them. You are the villain in your own story. So stop playing victim and ask God for forgiveness. You like Edochie, for people to still say ask God for forgiveness means they still love you to an extent. Someone say master of confusion. Always happy to see people tear apart because you fail to keep your own family together. You define partner in crime. The Bible says that pride goes before a fall, and that is the definition of what happened to you, and still you don't want to be humble. From your actions so far, I can say you were an abuser. So you felt you were all powerful and dominant. You just you can't just shove down anything down our throat, but never knew that the tables would turn. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. To women out there, never let any man abuse you, either physically, mentally, or emotionally. Stand up for yourself because you deserve the best. And if you see any man supporting this man, they are all abusers. who has no regard for women. I think I will end it here because this is a strong and powerful one. No man or woman deserves to be abused. No one deserves to be coerced in any way. Not at all. Not at all. You should train your female children to always stand up for themselves. I'm not saying be rude, be radical for bad things in your home. Try to challenge your husband. If not, stay single. Stay single. Even the scriptures of Christians say, shall two walk together if they do not agree? So it means there must be a level of agreement between two people, as male or female, even two friends, two female, two male. There must be a level of agreement between both of you. But if it is, so you Edochie, I'm sorry for you. You lost it here.